Hi guys, and welcome to another short video where I'm going to be testing the GoPro Hero 11 in order to find out the settings to use in order to minimize that wretched up-down motion that we all get when we're walking forwards and we're not doing the special ninja walk that we all know about. For example, if we're going through a city or through a street scene and we want to record our walk going forward, then we don't want to be doing the ninja walk because it's going to get very tiring very quickly. So this video is just basically a quick test to find out these settings. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to do is I've got myself to this little local park and I've got the GoPro camera on a straightforward selfie stick here. And the first test is basically to experiment whether the actual positioning of the selfie stick in terms of should I hold it vertical, should I hold it horizontal or diagonal makes a difference in terms of minimizing the up-down motion, and also whether the stabilization of the GoPro, what actual stabilization setting to use, whether it should be off or whether you use the stabilization of the GoPro camera, and also should it be in auto-based mode. Okay. So what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to hold the GoPro camera in an upright position. We're going to record at 1080p, and then we're going to set the frames to 25 seconds just to keep them the same. Then we're going to actually switch the stabilization off, first of all, to give us a baseline, and then we're going to switch the stabilization on, and then we're going to go via auto-based mode. So that's basically going to give us 4 tests per position of the selfie stick. Alright, let's get started. I'm going to hold the GoPro camera in a vertical position, so it's just going to be held upright. We're going to walk around in a circle with stabilization off. Let's go. Okay, we've done that. Now we're going to do the stabilization on. That's just basically the on setting. Let's go. The next test is going to switch the setting to boost mode and seeing if that makes a difference. And the final test is basically to switch it to auto boost mode and see if that makes a difference. Okay, so let's do the next set of tests, and this time I'm going to be actually positioning the selfie stick in a horizontal position to see if that makes any difference at all. So it's basically going to look like this. I'm just putting the GoPro up, but the selfie stick is now horizontal, and I'm going to be holding it in front of my body with 2 hands. Alright, let's give that a go. Let's do the same 4 tests again. So we're going to do the first test with stabilization switched off. And the next test, of course, is going to have the stabilization switched on. And next we're going to have the stabilization set to boost mode. And the final test, of course, is to have the same thing but auto boost mode. Auto boost, auto boost. Yes, that's right, auto boost mode. Okay, let's move on to the next test, which is holding the actual selfie stick in a diagonal position, because some people say that if you do that, it also minimises the actual shake when you're walking forward. I don't know, let's find out. So basically I'm going to hold it kind of like a diagonal, 45 degrees more or less, and the GoPro camera is still going to be facing up. No idea it's going to work, well, let's find out. Let's review the footage back on my computer, and let's see whether this makes any difference at all with the stabilization settings. Alright, see you later. Okay, let's now analyse the footage from our test shoots side by side. First of all, the stabilization. First thing that springs to mind is when the stabilization is switched off on the top left here, it's all over the place and our footage is very shaky indeed. So the GoPro stabilization feature, the Hypersmooth, is doing a very good job out of the box to keep our footage nice and stable. But I can't seem to see the difference myself between Hypersmooth, active boost and auto boost modes at all. Maybe you can spot a difference, and if you do, then let me know in the comments below. But looking at the footage here, I would say that all three seem to be very similar to each other, so one doesn't seem to be a particular advantage over the others. So I would draw the conclusion that it doesn't really matter which stabilization mode we use, they're going to give the same results. The most important thing is that we do need the stabilization switched on. Alright, let's now move on to the next set of 4 shots. So we're now comparing the differences with the selfie positions with the vertical, the horizontal and the diagonal. Now looking at these 3 shots, I would say that I wouldn't actually see any differences between the positions of the selfie stick. Alright, so that's it for this video. So we've just done a comparison between the stabilization modes and also the position of the selfie sticks. And the only conclusion that we can draw is that the stabilization for GoPro is good, but it doesn't matter which mode we use. And it also doesn't really matter the position of the selfie stick. Now we're going to continue this experimentations in the next few videos. We're not going to stop just here, so stay tuned for the next experimentation. If you found this video useful guys, of course I'd appreciate if you subscribe and leave a comment and like the video. See you soon.